Okay, so as we look into the inside of the Digipak of Fall Out Boy, on the inside page we've got another picture here of a bunch of alarm clocks, which is a symbol of iconography, which connotes time. This represents the band as being very time orientated in the fact that they've grown throughout the years. This also appeals to their target audience, who are young indie teenagers who don't want to waste time in their lives and want to live life to the full. So this basically represents living life to the full, which appeals to their audience demographic. Also, there's also sparkles, as you can see, around the alarm clocks, which shows that represents the band as being very creative, and also suggests that the band has sparked new ideas and new creativity within the genre, within the alternative rock genre. Also, as we look to the smoke as well, looking back, this relates back to our mood boards that we've done about the alternative rock genre, in the way that a lot of the young indie teenagers smoke, which basically appeals to them, obviously, because the situation of the setting of the photo is obviously in a teenager's bedroom, so it shows that they're smoking in their own room. This basically represents the band as being very connected with their audience, and very interactive with their audience, and also shows that they share the same hobbies and also dilemmas as their audience, which allows them to relate. As we look to the other page of the inside covers, as you can see, we got a little synopsises of the different songs and what the ideas behind them. This relates back to the creativity and how they want, how Fall Out Boy want their band to understand the creativity behind each and every song, the ideas behind each and every song. So as we look to here, a Thriller. We also have a song called Take Over the Breaks Over. This ain't a scene, it's an arms race. It's an arms race. Songs like that. Basically, the language behind that also. So Thriller, a one-word title, which is very catchy and very sharp, which relates to the audience by them having abbreviations of their own within their own friendship groups. Also, the font in which the titles are used is almost like handwriting. Almost like someone has written it themselves, which represents the creativity of the band as well, and once again appealing to the indie band audience, who would also appreciate that quite a lot because of the creativity behind it. The colour of the font as well is white, which connotes purity throughout all the pages, as you can see here again. The black background with the white writing is very significant as well. It makes the writing pop a little bit more off the page, and also it kind of depicts a dark night behind, and then the font is kind of the shining light shining through. That represents the band as being a pioneer within the alternative rock genre, in the fact that it kind of suggests that they have lit the way for other bands to do the same and achieve the same as them. As we move to another page, once again, we see a more personal shot of one of the band members. As you can see, he's very kind of casually dressed within the indie attire, with the kind of the hoodie, the geek glasses, and the rustic background. Once again, this appeals to the young urban teenagers, as they are dressing the same as their band members and they aspire to be like them. Again, another personal photo again of another one of the band members. As you can see, this relates back to our mood boards again, as we can see he's wearing tattoos, which is one of the key kind of fashion trends within the indie rock or alternative rock genre, which appeals to the indie teenagers as well, as they would like to get tattoos just like the band members of their favourite band, Fall Out Boy. And once again, you can see the sparks again, which has connotations of creativity once again, and dreams, not giving up on your dreams. Again, more synopsises on the pages of the stories of the artists. I mean, stories behind the different songs they've produced. As you can see, it's a different background to the last one. So instead of being a black background on white writing, this time it's more of a golden background, faded from black into black writing. Now, that kind of shows the connotations of gold are very prestigious, which represents the band as having a very prestigious role within the alternative rock genre, which shows they're very respected within their genre. As we turn to one of the final pages of the Digipak, as you can see, it's the full page of the front cover basically. Once again, they're all sitting in a childhood kind of room. They all kind of look like the way they're positioned is very casual, like they're all kind of friends, kind of chilling out in a mate's room. So it kind of really kind of represents them as being regular people, being regular kind of indie teenagers, like their target audience, which allows them to relate as they might chill out in their friends' rooms like this. As you can see, there's a lot of very quirky kind of objects in there that are very creatively used, such as the applause sign there held by one of the band members. Obviously that relates to their performances and how they kind of live for the applause from their audience once they've finished their performances. A lot of kind of props are used around the setting as well, such as the clock again, so we got the continued use of time iconography used there. And also once again the sheep with wings, as we explained earlier, and also the continued use of the sparks and kind of stars around the room, which that continued representation of the creativeness of the band, the creativity of the band. Once again, more songs and synopsises used within the booklet. And lastly, if we then scroll to this picture here as well, this is a very strong picture. As you can see, he's directly addressing the camera lens. As you can see, he's hanging on a hanger, which is very niche as well, very quirky and very kind of stereotypical of the alternative rock genre. Okay, so this is the CD cover, or the actual CD design of the album for Fall Out Boy. As you can see, it's a continuous kind of continuous use of the title of the band and title of the album here at the top, in the same kind of handwritten kind of writing style, with the black background and the white font, which again kind of represents the band as being a pioneer within the alternative rock genre, in terms of lighting the way for other bands to follow in their footsteps. I'm not sure if you can see it on the camera if I zoom in. No. Well, we can see partly a bit of the design here, where again we kind of use the smoke. They've kind of used the smoke again. The connotations of kind of taboo kind of topics within smoking and kind of other things such as drugs and stuff like that, which also kind of links in with the title as well, Infinity on High. So it kind of represents them as being very kind of rebellious and stringent and kind of challenging the roles of society. Once again, if we have a look at the bottom of the CD, you can see they have located the website for their band, and also the website of their record company as well, which is two very important things. Obviously to show who's written it, show who's helped create the album, and also if anyone wants to also kind of suggests and represents the band. Well, it suggests that if anyone likes Fall Out Boy, that they should look at Mercury Records, because they may find similar bands like them in that record label. Also down here, you can see there's also finally, which is very conventional of a CD, to show the distribution rights and yeah, copyright information of the CD and the various companies that helped produce it. Okay, so as we come to the back cover of the CD, where we see the list of songs of all the songs in the album, obviously you can the typical kind of conventional listing of the songs on the back of the cover. So let's have a look at the language used within the song. So we have Golden, again, which is the continued representation of the prestige of this band. We have GINASFS, which kind of represents the band's kind of likeness to their target audience, which also will kind of appeal to their target audience, as they use abbreviations and kind of slogans to communicate within their social groups. As you can see, once again, the continued use of the handwritten kind of typeface here, and also the continued use of the child's bedroom, which kind of represents the band as being children at heart and very creative like children. The kind of slight opening of the curtains shows that it's kind of a sneak. This album kind of gives you a sneak peek into their lives, almost like you're kind of peeking through a window into the life of the band. So it kind of shows that it's very a personal kind of album to themselves, and every kind of song is a testament to that. Once again, the continued use of the props, the quirky props are used once again. So we've got like picture frames, which are kind of very kind of nostalgic in the fact that it represents the band as kind of drawing on memories of personal experiences in order to create their album and the songs within it. Lastly, you can see all the band members here all together. They're pulling quite droll faces as well, which kind of also kind of connects with the indie kind of rock genre, as a lot of indie teenagers are very kind of downbeat and quite stereotypically speaking, consistently going through quite tough kind of times, especially because if you're a teenager, you have a lot of stress on their shoulders, and they kind of depict that through the kind of depressed, or not depressed, but tired direct mode of address to the camera lens.